Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I got this really fun, bright, colorful, dramatic look. It looks like it could be a bit complicated, but I promise it's a really simple, easy look. I do use a couple of products that I've never featured on my channel before. They're not new products to me or new products in general. I've just never featured them on my channel. So if you want to see how I got this look, and also if you guys want to see more looks like this, please let me know in the comments. But of course, if you want to see how I got this look, please keep on watching. So for today's look, I'm going in with this Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette, and I'm doing my makeup a little differently. I'm doing my eyes first, and then I'm going to do my base. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in with this shade right here. It's called Courtney. And I'm just going to really work this into my upper crease area. And I'm not being too precise or neat. I'm just really working this in. Now I'm going to go in with this hot pink right here. It's called Star Power. And I'm going to bring this pretty far up into my crease area. And the brush I'm using is a Morphe M441. So now that I laid down that pink, I also added a little bit onto this area as well. And then I'm just going to take a clean blending brush and just blend out any kind of harshness between that pink and the upper crease area where I lay down the transition shade. I think I'm going to do a half cut crease. Sorry. So I just used my Morphe Concealer to cut my crease, and then I just set it with this shadow right here lightly. Now I'm going to go in with just a small flat brush, shader brush, and I'm going to dip my brush into this shade right here, which is called Expensive. And I'm just going to really just pack and stamp this color onto my lid. Well, you know, the cut crease. So that shade's not going on as smooth and as pigmented as I want, so I'm just going to spray my brush and then see if that helps a little bit. So that teal went on a lot better and a lot more pigmented and smoother with me dampening and wetting my brush. So I'm pretty happy with the color payoff that it's giving me right now. It is pretty messy. I'm not going to do any cleanup until I am completely done with the eyes. So I think that the next thing we're going to do is I'm just going to take more of this pink shadow right here, and I'm just using a Morphe 503 brush, and I'm just going to buff the teal with the pink. I'm not sure if I want to add another color in between. I may, because I do see this really nice plum tone that I think would go in really, really nice in between. So I think I'm going to add a little bit of this color using that same brush, and I'm just going to lightly press this in between that teal and that hot pink. So my wing is completed. I also brought it into a point in the inner portion. What I think I'm also going to do is take this eyeliner right here. This is from SUVA Beauty. This is their Hydra Fix liner. It's a UV one in the shade Scrunchie. It's a beautiful, beautiful hot pink. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm using a very, very small art brush. I got this at Michael's. This is 3/0 Zen Royal and Land Nickel. And what I'm going to do with this is just add a very thin line on top of the black liner, just to really see if I can make this look pop a little more. And I'm going to get really close to my mirror, so this may be a little hard to see. So now we're going to work on the lower lash line, and I'm going to go in with this hot pink. I'm going to be really careful because I don't want any fallout right now. I want to be as neat as possible, so I'm just going to work really slowly with this Morphe M508, and I'm just going to just start packing this down, and I'm going to bring this pretty far in, like right over here, but not all the way in, because I want to save room for some highlighter. So now taking this brush right here, this is the Morphe M506, I'm going to mix this shade with this shade and just blend it down. So for my waterline, I think I'm going to mix these two eyeliners together. These are both from the LA Girl Shockwave Neon Eyeliner collection. This shade right here is Fresh, and this one is Electric. So I think I'm going to start off with the dark blue because I don't have a perfect teal shade. I want to see if I can get as close as possible. And I'm just bringing it all the way in. So I think mixing those two shades work out really, really well. So I wanted something a little more dramatic as far as eyelashes for today's look, so I went in with my Koko lashes in the style Queen Bee. And for my highlighter, I think I'm going to mix together two highlighters. The first one's going to be this Laura Gala Gilded Honey highlighter, and the Sugar Glow Kit from Anastasia. I think I'm going to use this Gumdrop right here. I'm going to start off with Gilded Honey and kind of go from there. And I feel like tons of people used to rave about this highlighter, and no one's really talked about it. I don't know if it's just because there's so many new products out there, but this highlighter is still beautiful. Hopefully you can see it, and I really want to go pretty hard with the highlighter. Now for my blush, I think I'm going to go in with this Dandelion blush from Benefit. It's a really pastel Barbie looking pink. So hopefully this looks good on my skin. If not, we can mix together some other pinks. I don't think it's really, can you see it? Okay, we're gonna add a darker pink to this because this is not showing up the way I was hoping it was going to. I have another one right here This is also from Benefit. This is the Coralista, and I'm hoping this, I don't really like these. Okay, we're gonna change it up. The blush wasn't working for me, so I'm gonna go in with this Balm highlight and contour palette, and I'm gonna use this pink right here. It's so much better. So I'm just gonna add this onto the apples of my cheek. And I'm gonna bring this pretty high up. So I'm not really feeling the highlighter that I decided to go with. I was hoping it was going to look a little different. So I'm just going to go in with this Champagne Pop from Becca. I think I like the way that looks a lot more. So I'm just going to add this also into my inner tear duct, the brow bone, and the nose. So for my lips, I am going to use my NYX Nude Truffle Lip Liner and my Saint Germain lipstick from MAC. Now I'm going to add a little bit of Fenty Glossbomb. So this is the completed look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really like the way this look turned out. Hopefully you did too. But as always, all product details will be listed down below for you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video.